So my journey started with my father about 4 years ago with Hurricane Irma, and his home was destroyed on Fort Myers Beach. And he was already diagnosed with Alzheimer's at that time, but he was very high functioning. So I knew I needed care for him until the house was ready. I had never even heard the word respite before. I actually had to Google it. Someone told me places have respite care. So I just started Googling respite care in Fort Myers, and Cypress Point came up. I liked the location. I thought it was close to 75, good for family to visit, so I went in. I am a believer in first impressions, and I was very impressed when I walked through the door. I saw the linen tablecloths, and the linen napkins, and the glassware, and the glass plates. And I said to myself, this could be a nice place for my dad while he's at respite care. I looked at other places, and I kept coming back to Cypress Point. So we placed him here. And he's a difficult man. He can be difficult. He has Alzheimer's. They can be difficult. And he was always treated with respect and kindness. And as time went on and the house got finished, I met with all the workers here that worked with my father, and they all agreed that my father needed care, and they didn't feel that home was the safest place. So my journey began again, and I started looking for care, and I started going to different assisted living facilities that offered memory care. And once again, I kept coming back to Cypress Point. This is a big decision. This is your parent. This is that person that took care of you when you were a little baby. And my father was a wonderful father, and he deserved perfect care. And I feel that he's safe, well taken care of, and respected. And he deserves that because I love my father. Approximately 2 to 3 years ago, after I put my father here at Cypress Point, I became in love with Cypress Point, let's put it that way, and the family that they have here. As time went on, I witnessed my 92-year-old mother starting to deteriorate. And she actually came to me and said, it's time, which I cherished that she did that. I thought it was difficult to do, and she did it. So my natural place is Cypress Point. It's where they've taken care of my father. I come from a different perspective because my parents have been divorced for 35 years. And I knew that this was probably going to be something that Cypress Point may have never dealt with before. So I came in and we talked, and thankfully they greeted me with open arms. And they absolutely said we can make this work. She's not a memory care patient. She's not particularly healthy. She has a lot of health problems, but she is a perfect assisted living patient here. So they wrapped her with love and affection and made her feel like this is her home. And they're careful with her. She's delicate, and she's been very, very happy here. And once again, she's safe, and I can sleep at night knowing that my parents are both safe, well taken care of, even during a hurricane, which we had after she was here. We had Hurricane Dorian, I think it was. And of course, you read the stories in the papers and on the news about assisted living facilities that don't have the appropriate things to keep them safe. And before I know it, I got a letter in the mail. This is how we're going to take care of your family members. We don't want you to worry. And that meant a lot to me because I was concerned. Are my parents going to be safe? And they were completely safe. So they take care of my mom and dad, and they deserve the care, love, and respect that they get here at Cypress Point.